And we're live on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well today. It's going to be a New Year's soon, so there's new OKRs if they haven't already been established by your company. So we're going to talk about that a little bit today and some misunderstandings and a meetup that's coming up shortly that I'm going to host regarding OKRs. So I'm going to invite everyone to join. We're going to set up that meeting. It's either going to pop up either today or tomorrow. In a couple, like 2 weeks. So as we get into the new year after the holiday, we'll do an evening meetup. Some postings I'll post up as we go. But today I got to get ready to go tubing with the kids. So I'm in a fast pace, and I got to watch out because if I talk too fast, then my accent's going to come out, and you won't understand a word I say. So I have to monitor my speed, which I speak. Anyway. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday weekend. It's a Tuesday. A lot of places here in the States had off on Monday because Christmas was on Sunday. So people are starting to get back in the office. So I want to get in the groove too. So why do we do the show? We do practical and tactical ideas so that you can deliver value to your customer without working crazy hours to do that value and deliver that value and get home so you can hang out with family and friends. Like today, I'm going to take the day off and I'm going to go snow tubing up in the mountains. So there might be some TikTok videos popping up throughout the day of me tubing with my kids. So I hope you're doing well today. And OKRs. And so it was funny. I had put in my phone a topic of OKRs while I was on vacation, and I wanted to revisit that a little bit. And then I guess it dwelled in my brain long enough, and I said, you know what, we should do a meetup because I'm doing OKRs with my people I am coaching in my new coaching program, trying to get them to develop some OKRs for the quarter, that their goals are from a growth, education, agile mindset perspective. And I want to do a meetup. So I'm going to be doing a meetup probably in about 2 weeks. It'll be evening. I'm going to put some posts out there for what time works well with other people. I might do an evening one and then a 5 a.m. one for people that are scattered out throughout the rest of the world, see if there's any interest in it. So there might be 2 sessions. And it's going to be about establishing your personal and business OKRs. So we'll do some experimenting with writing a business OKR, what it entails, maybe how you would enter it into one of your tracking systems. And also we will do your own personal OKR. So we'll go around, we're going to see how it works. It's an experiment. Like I said, I want to do that with people I'm coaching and have them do their OKRs. So what about OKRs? I actually like OKRs. I don't like the way most people implement OKRs, and I don't think they're doing it correctly. It's my personal opinion. I think they have to have millions of OKRs and cover something for everyone's taste and everything like that. And that's not true. So 3 things I want to talk about today about OKRs. 1, they're a chance for leadership to express what they think the goal is for the organization, which is always nice. Okay. 2, there's only supposed to be a couple OKRs per quarter. And it's 1 or 2 or something like that, or maybe 3 max. And then 4th is that the OKRs aren't supposed to be your customer OKRs. They're not necessarily the same OKRs, okay? And that's what people don't understand. Well, all 3 of those things, to be honest with you. So what about the leadership? So, and here's a good thing. Did you notice in the title that says New Year and New OKRs? If your leadership keeps doing the same OKRs quarter after quarter, year after year, I gotta say something. Kind of lazy, right? Kind of not creative, kind of not being a leader. If you have the same OKRs year after year after year, you're not really growing the company. I'm sorry. You may think, oh, it's going to be the same one. It's boring and it's lazy, right? So in the new year, you want to have new OKRs. You want to try to achieve something new that you didn't do before. If you look at all the growth stocks, they always look about what new are you doing. You're not a growth stock if you're not doing something new and going into a new area. If you're doing the same thing year after year, you're not considered a growth stock. So think of that as a leader. You're not considered a growth leader. And then some companies, it's not supposed to grow, right? Maybe OKRs aren't the thing for you. But when you do want to grow, you want to have a new thing. So it's a chance for leadership to share their vision, where they want to go. Some people in the agile, well, it should be about the team. Well, not always true. Sometimes that's why you have CEOs, right? CIOs and people in charge of the company. And there's your goal to put the vision out for their teams and for what their organization wants to go. So that's one. So one, it should change up. It should be about growth. It's a great chance for leadership to express what they want. And it doesn't always come from the bottom up. OKRs are supposed to come from the top down. It's the way they are. Now, second part, there's only supposed to be 2 to 3 OKRs. My fingers, I got 3 fingers. I've seen so many places that have 50. And I go, well, that's not OKR. One, you can't manage 50 items. Two, you shouldn't try to manage 50 items. And you should be really good at a few, because that's going to get you to the next level. So, and these OKRs are needle movers. So they move the company into a new location, to a new spot in the business world. Or your team, what are your OKRs? So your manager gives vision for OKRs that are going to give you into a new area that you had never been before. Push the envelope, right? And it shouldn't be 50, because it's too hard to implement 50, right? It should be 3, it should be 2, right? 2 things that you want to do in this quarter that you want to achieve. And they should be different from the following quarter. It's not like each quarter should be something, the same thing. It should be different, gives a goal, gives some energy to the team. And I'll be honest with you, a quarter is not very long. It's only 3 months, right? So it's 6 sprints. So it's not a lot of stuff to get done. So you really want to focus it. Now, here's the other thing. I'm going to add one thing that's not on the list, that OKRs are not business as usual. Maintain the server, keep things running, make our normal sales growth routine. Those are not OKRs. Okay. So we talk about that. OKR be like one of the things that OKRs I'm going to put in. I just achieved almost 20,000. We're celebrating it. 20,000 podcast downloads, right? So my goal, my OKR for this next year is to achieve 40,000. I want to double where I was to 40,000. So whatever I was doing, and the 20,000 includes whenever I started. So now in a year, I want to double what I've done in the past 2.5, 3 years, and get to a higher level. So that's what my OKR is going to be. It's a different level. Lastly, your OKRs are not supposed to be, well, they don't necessarily, I'm going to say, they don't necessarily have to be the OKRs for your customer. So many internal organizations say, well, we need to match our OKRs to whatever our customer's OKRs. And that's not necessarily true. Your OKRs as a leader is what you think your organization needs to be ready for the next level. That may or may not be in sync with your customers' OKRs. Like if you have another business section, you're in IT, you want to match them up, but that may not be your OKRs. They're going to give you work. They're going to have work to be done, and that's going to support their OKRs. Your OKRs may be, how do we get this work done faster? How do we respond to customer requests sooner? Because their OKRs aren't going to be the same. You have different bases, different times. But so many people think they should, well, my customer has 10 OKRs, so I'm going to take those 10 OKRs, I'll make them mine, and then I'm going to add a couple more OKRs, and now I have 20 OKRs. That's not how it works. You pick a couple things that you really want to be good at and you really want to do, and that's your OKRs. And they should be growth mindset. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to do an exercise. I'm going to put a thing out for a meetup in about 2 weeks. Not this week, maybe next week. Maybe it's a week. I guess a week from now, we'll do it. And it'll be about OKRs, setting up business and personal OKRs. We'll do a whole session and have everyone join to share their OKRs and write them down and discuss them. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. Again, OKRs. So in the new year, you should have new OKRs. And there's a couple of things. One, it's a chance for leadership to give their vision. Two, they shouldn't have made two or three. And three, they don't necessarily have to be your customers' OKRs. I like OKRs. I did a couple shows on that. I think they could be valuable if done correctly. Done incorrectly, they're a pain in the ass, right? So with that, I want to say, hey, everyone, have a great day. I'm going to go tubing with my kids. Enjoy what my mission statement says. Have some fun with family and friends. I'm going to do that today. A little getaway. And I wish you the best. Happy scrumming and happy new year. And we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I think tonight I'm going to do the job report stuff. We hope we'll see. My kid has hockey tonight. I got to run around town. It's going to be a crazy night. So we'll see. With that, I say take care and wish you the best. Bye.